and it is very it is applicable to how the cat is want to just eat the rat. Okay, the same thing is happen always. The if you are the whatever be the activity which you are committed, if you are not able to complete within a time, within a given budget, then definitely it will be impacting on the reserve activity. It means say there is some buffer zones that we have, we always we put it just reserve, something we reserve it, just like if for example that you have the 100 rupees, okay, and out of that 100 rupees you might be reserve the 10 to 20 rupees all the times, so that whenever I just give the small amount, nowadays definitely it will be a very big amount in your pocket, but yes, we can say that 20% we reserve it. It means we can spend the 80%, but 20% we reserve, and that will be applicable, or it is used whenever it is very essentially, or very essentially we need it. Same thing is happen with the the project. When we are reserving the category, we reserving the target. It means some of the days or some of the things that we are reserved, so that if in urgent basis it will need to use it, then we can use it. Just like we are targeting, say, the activity A to be completed within we can say the one second, say within the 7 days, okay, and one day we are kept is as a reserve, okay, so that it will be there at 8 day. If it is possible, then it's okay. Okay, it means the 7 day that we are committed to complete that activity, but we put it one extra day as a reserve day, and so we say that that activity would be completed within 8 days, maximum 8 days. Okay, but unfortunately, if the same thing is happened continuously, and if rather than the 8 days it will have required the more 9 days, then what happened, that the cat curve will go below the rat curve. It means the cat is catching the rat. So if you want to do your progress of your project, or if you want to the progress of your project, that time always you have to keep these two things away from each other as possible as. So there should not be cat to catch the rat. It means the cat curve which we are have uh, draw on the graph paper, that is the committed activity, and we drawing the reserve activities too, and that two activities should not be match up, or it will not overcross or crossing each other. Otherwise, that the project it might be have in a big trouble. Okay, so this is the one of the process of analyzing, or when we are executing certain project, that time always we use certain tools. Tools means what? It is just like some analysis. It means on the basis of the graphical representation, on with the help of the bar chart, we always see what is the progress of our project. It is very important. Every day you have to take a follow up of the activity, and that is not possible. That if it is a single activity, then there is no problem, but if it is a multiple activity, then it having the problem. Okay, just like I always give the example of your project. Okay, that is the project report or the project progress, that is always we need to cross check it continuously. We have to look where is our project, and what the things that we need to do it, and what the things that we have to speed up the thing, speed up it. And that is possible if we have taking a follow up and we have some graphical representation. Okay, means whether you have completed the activity or not. If you completed, it will be the progressive one. If it is not completed, then you need to speed up that activity so that it is completed within a time. Otherwise it will be impacting your project. Okay, so we say that cat is committed activity, and the r rat says it is a reserve activity target. Okay, let's see how what is the difference between the cat and rat. So we can say the cat is really, it is called a committed activity target, while the rat is reserve activity target schedule, used for progressing of the executive agency. So this cat is useful for a progressive executive agencies. Okay, it means whether the project, all the activities are included in that one, and they try to know what is executing or not one. Those that are to be achieved. One thing, it is progressing one, means continuously we are monitoring that part, and this is the rat is say it is to achieve. We need to achieve before that part. Detail and develop in the square network form, maintain in S curve form. So this is somehow the presentation of the cat and rat. Okay, all the important activities and milestones are covered. Now in this cat committed activity target, we are including all the important and the milestones. We include all the activities. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whatever be the activity it is. We are included, as well as we are included the milestone. Milestone means what? Just I would like to give the example of your degree. You can complete it your degree after 4 years. Means there is a 4 year span. In that 4 years, you need to complete your degree. But how? What are the milestones? The milestones is first year, second year, third year, and final year. Or if again you want to reduce the milestone, then it might be the semester one to semester eight, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, now this is what the activities that are they the activities? No, it is a milestone. Now the activities, we can say the subjects which is in the semesters. It may have first semester have the 6 subjects, second semester have the 6 subject. Then this is what which we call the activities. In that activities, again you can divide it, subdivided the task. It may have the term work, it may have the practical, it may have some the oral examinations, it may have the internal assessment. Okay, now what these are the different tasks in that milestone. Now always, what is the cross check? Cross check is what you have the examination after a 3 months, 4 months. So it's a semester pattern. Means again whether the activities you are achieve or not, that will be the give the result. Okay, and that result show you your first milestone, whether you completed or not. Then you go for the second semester. Again there is a second semester having the milestone. Then again you have the different 6 subjects, different tasks, internal assessment, oral practical examination, term work, practicals, etc. Okay, all these are included in that milestone. And now again you give the give the examination of the second semester, and again you will get a result of it. So that is the second achievement. Now in between, if you are pending certain subjects, if you are pending certain subject, it means what is the reserve thing. If you say in a RAD, reserve category activity target, you have to complete, or you should pass these all the subjects, all the oral practical examination, all the internal assessment tasks and all. Then only your target is achieved. Now many times some of the subjects may be you may get fail. Just like you always fail in mathematics, you always fail in the mechanics and all. Now what is your, are you achieve that target? Then yes, no, you are not achieved that target, just because of the certain things. Okay, so when you are going for the second milestone, that time again you have the one task which is remaining one, and now we are focusing and we try to speed up that one, so that that activity to be completed, so that I can achieve the milestone. Now, whatever be the things which is to be what we call the passing of the subjects, you can say right, plot a graph in terms of the rat. Okay, reserve one, because after that one there is no chance. So that is the last chance. And in the cat one, you have to put it all these things whether you complete it or not, and then you just check it your milestones. So you already have the rat chart with you, graphical represent. I will show that graph. Okay, so this type of the graph you may have. This is what we call the rat, and this is the cat. Now this is actual progress of the report is mentioned, project is mentioned. So here the milestones are given: one semester, second, third, fourth, like that one. I just give the example so that you can understand the what is meant by cat and rat and how it is impacting it. Now if you are pass all the subjects all the times, then there is no problem. There is no chance of to catch this cat to the rat. But if somewhere you will fail, you might be fail, then there will be the chances that this score will be somehow here, because it is not you completed. So you need another time, okay, to complete that task. Means obviously it will goes down. And definitely if the same thing is happened with the second year and third year, then might be cat catch the rat, and you will be the debarred from 1 year, just because of the this cat is eat the rat. Same thing happened with the project. In a project 2, you have take care of it that all the activity to be completed as per our commitment, as per our scheduling. Okay, So this is the very important. So in this one, we always put it all the activities, all the tasks include. And on the rat, when we are plotting this rat, that time graph rat, that time we always take the milestones of it. Just do this is one milestone, second, third, and here we put it all the activities which is needed. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. So here it is said all the important activities and milestone covered. Here only the milestones are covered. Key milestones are covered. Key milestone highlighted in the CAD schedule. Obviously, when you are drawing the graph, when you draw the graph, that time always we have to sorry, we have to mention the key, highlight the key milestones. Okay, based on the some inbuilt allowances for the delays, executing agency consider in inviolate and make every effort to achieve for taking care of all the uncertainties in the execution project. Now, what happened in the CAT? Uh, we always try to complete the task within a time, within a given schedule, as well as given a costing of it, whatever be the budget we have. But in certain cases, there are the certain uncertainties are there. There might be how executes. There may be there may be some problems may arise. Okay, that time you have to again have some reserve days, reserve the amount, so that you can cope up that part. Okay, but if you continuously do that one, then your the project will not be in a progressive one. Okay, so here we can say when there is uncertainties, that time we are executing that part. Otherwise we always focusing on the commitment activity target. Okay, so this is the case for the rat and rat, cat and rat. So you see here, this is one diagram, graph. Okay, so this is the x-axis is represent, it is the time in weeks. Okay, x-axis it is time in week, and the y-axis it is represent the percentage of the progress of the project. Okay, so this is the percentage progress, and this will be the time. Now we know that we have to complete the project within a 10 month, and we have these are the milestones for it. Means first 2 month, then 4 month, it will have the 3, 6, 8 and 10. Okay, and this cat is again represent the main milestones of it. Okay, but here it might be how the more than this point we have this graph. Now this graph we always try to we draw this graph only and only when we are executing the part. So whether the task which is we have to complete with the to in the 2 months, is it a complete or not, just put it here. So you may have the point here, you may have the point here. If it is not in a progressive one, then there will be the chances that this point will be might be here. Okay, or in certain cases if you come to complete before a time, then it will show somewhere here. Okay, so you always monitoring this graph, and we always try to take care that there is no collapse or there is no catch this graph to this one. Just because if it is a catch, then we can say our project is not in a progressive one, and it may be the chances of the failure, just because there is the overtime or the it may have required more time, and as well as the costing of the project. So we can draw this cat versus rat either for the costing, either for the timing. Most of the times we are represent for the cost as well as the time, so that our project should not be failure. So this is the one of the tasks, or we can say the tools, which can be helpful for us to know about the execution part of the project. It is in a progressive manner, so that there is no chances of the failure of the project. Maximum time the projects are failed just because of the over costing, over budgeting while executing. Okay, and as well as because of the over extra time required to completion. Okay, so this is all about cat versus rat, and it is very helpful tools that is to be used so that we can monitoring the progress of the project.